What is good there, gamers? I am Solid Bones. You are here on my dang Twitch channel, so you probably might know who I am. But just to kind of recap what the heck else is going on here, we are here with the LANFest FGC monthly number 5 for Street Fighter 6. I am joined here by the one and only Strife. Strife, how you doing today?
I'm doing good. How are you doing at the Saturday night?
You know, I'm not going to front with you. I was genuinely through my head like, what day of the week is it? Darn. And I just abandoned that thought. So I'm glad you told me. Now I remember it is indeed a Saturday night. But I'm doing good. I'm excited to watch some Street Fighter. I know last time that we did this was a fun bracket to run through. Air Birdie Man was the one who claimed it last time. They are in bracket this time, as well as Jewel Man. Now, the interesting thing there, Stripe, is that is number 1 and number 2. So I'm super interested to see which one of them is going to take it this time. I know it was a clean 3-0 last time, so we'll see. Maybe Jewel Man's been in the lab, cooked up some stuff, and I'm super stoked, man. It should be a great time. So I know you, Strife, correct me if I'm horrendously mistaken. We were talking slightly before this started, but you play some of them there, Boomer Guilty Gears, right?
Yes, all the boomers after Reload. And then I kind of was like, Strive, Milia, Strive. Season 1 was not doing it. And now I'm playing Street Fighter 6, and guess who I use?
Okay, you played Milia and Strive, Street Fighter 6, so that's a hard question. I'm gonna say Chun.
I actually am going to main her, but unfortunately I started with Jamie.
Okay, wait, I'm a Jamie enjoyer. Hold on. We got something going on here. I love Jamie. I think he's fun. I think Jamie definitely has some rougher times in some matchups, but, like, I'm not going to front with you also. You could just sit down and hit the sweep button, and you're going to beat up a lot of people.
You know, the sweep target combo, you're going to get up there to Diamond, and then after that, people are like, they don't deal with it, and you're like, oh no.
Exactly. So I was going to say, just a funny story for you while we're getting started. I think we see our first matches are getting called here. It should be, I think, Mashed Potatoes and Gigazord, which is a hell of a combination of two names.
Oh, yeah.
But I was going to say what's funny about Boomer tournaments is that I commentated a Plus R stream when that first got rolled back on Leffen's stream on Twitch, right? And I'm sitting there and I'm like, listen here, Smashers. Like, this game is sick. It's an old game. It's dope. First match, Justice Mirror. And I was like, please kill me. I want to die. Like, two Justices immediately was the first match I had to commentate. Pretend it wasn't the most degen stuff that has ever happened, ever.
You know, I was going to say, I was having a good Saturday until you mentioned a Justice Mirror. I was like, okay, I'm not going to think about that. I'm having a good Saturday.
Yeah, right.
Let's not ruin my Saturday thinking about that.
Justice is certainly a character of all time. But yeah, no, I mean, Street Fighter 6 is really in an interesting spot, I think, right now in terms of character balance. Obviously, there's always the big ones that people talk about in terms of being the best at gosh dang characters. But what's cool about this, right, and this is why I'm excited to commentate this, is that this is kind of a smaller tournament, which does mean that you get the couple of big power gamers, but genuinely, you kind of get to see a little bit less of usually a hyper top of, like, these are the characters who are good, here's who they represent. So I know last time we saw some funny crap, if I'm remembering off the top of my brain. We had some good old modern Hondas chilling out in the bracket. Like, it was a party and a half. So I'm stoked to see who we're going to see stuff. Again, the name, like, Mashed Potatoes. They got to play Honda or Geef. I think they were in last tournament. I'm sorry, I do forget. But it's got to be one or the other, right?
Yeah, I mean, mashed potatoes, I could just think of 100 hands all day when I think of mashing. But you don't mash 100 hands in this game. You actually have a quarter circle input. It's not like back in the day where you actually had to mash 100 hands. So,
you know what's weird is that there's a perception of, like, you had to mash. The way everyone did it is you piano moves like that. So you don't actually do, like, if you're doing 100 hands with an index finger, you're going to die young. Like, that is going to put so much wear and tear. So usually you just kind of do, like, the little, like, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and then that's how, like, you do it. I'm okay with them removing mash inputs, though. I think that was, like, it was always an input that made people grouchy and made characters, I think, feel like harder than they should.
Yeah, and I think that mashed potatoes, that's a name that could apply to a lot of characters. I would also think maybe possibly, I would think my train of thought coming from Street Fighter 4. I actually play a lot of Street Fighter 4. Also, Chun had the whole piano with her legs, so I would think maybe a Chun or a Honda player. But you confirmed Honda, right? Or
I'm gonna bet with it. Usually, I find people with, like, what's the proper phrase here? So people, I think, with very, like, home cooking food names tend to play Honda or Geef. This is me, like, really just trying to categorize players in my head by who they're named. But people with a name like Mashed Potatoes, like, Usually that's what they are. So it's funny you picked up on the mashing thing, and I'm just like, nah, his name's Food. He's on Eve. That's just my entire thought here. So we see Air Birdie Man sitting up there in the upper quarters. They do have the bye because they were the winner of last tournament. We're gonna have Quake going up against. I'm gonna say El Me. Do you have a better bet?
Maybe acronym. L_acronym or El Me. We'll say, or we could just say L to make it easy.
Little middle it'll hiddle. I don't know what could be an acronym for.
Yeah. we can kind of freestyle it a little bit. Well, I'll say L just because we got the L to the long gap.
L's a good one. Yeah, L, and then we just wait. Okay. Me.
Until we get corrected. Like he comes in chat like, what are y'all doing? So we have L against Quake. So Quake is actually from my local scene. I'm from Connecticut. We used to be on the same team called Body to Fill Gaming. I'm no longer on it. Quake is on it. So Quake is going to show us some Chun action. Speaking of Chun. And he's been playing for a while. He has solid fundamentals, and we're going to see what happens.
That's awesome. I do think that, Chun is definitely a character, I feel like, in this game who kind of gets away with it. Like, everyone else has deflected so much of the hate that, like, Chun, I think, is, like, just right there, personally, in terms of, like, she's pretty good. She has some matchups that she doesn't like, but, like, dang, she's a pretty good character. But I feel like almost everybody at this point is, like, Chun's sick. Like, put her on the screen. But I'm stoked to see what Quake's coming.
Yeah, it's pretty established at this point that she's at least at the upper tier.
Oh yeah.
And I mean, I see people with S tier. I mean, at this point, I see her mainly in S tier. So what would you say are her harder matchups? Solid.
I think she can struggle a little bit against hard zoners. Just in terms of like her ability to counter zone isn't that great. Like she doesn't have like outside of doing stuff like EX flip, she doesn't have like the best options to try to get over things if someone is truly just chucking plasma at her at like a horizontal level. That's like the main thing I've also heard from a couple others. But I mean, otherwise, she's got damage, she's got buttons. We were in the lobby. I see a Ken Masters queued up. Oh, I'm so sorry, Master Potatoes. I never would have bet that ever in my whole life. But that's allowed, but we're gonna be having good old Ken here going up against Quake. So yeah, these are two good characters. I think we could all look each other in the mirror. Oh, never mind. It's Giga. I'm so sorry. You had me on Quake brain. Mashed Potatoes. I'm remembering now. They were here last time, too. Mashed Potatoes is a modern Ken going up against a Honda.
Okay. Let's go. Now, this matchup, I would think would favor Ken, I would say.
Well, yeah, I mean, it really depends, right, what's coming. One of the big things, honestly, Honda, I think, as a character, because this is, like, an interesting thing, because I think Modern is super fascinating for a couple reasons. Honda hates fighting Modern, because it means now his headbutts are, like, off the table.
Right.
You're not, like, it's so much easier to react to when it's just a button, and it's so much easier to cross-cut butt slam when it's Modern, so it's a lot less of a threat. But right now, Gigazord's sitting on a huge life lead here.
Oh, yeah.
Nice, that's what I'm talking. That's the modern stuff there, Stripe.
And that's a really good point. Modern, when you use it in the right applications, is very, very strong. Here we go. Ow. And actually, reverse. We actually have Honda showing. Wow, what is Modern?
Yeah, right, dude. That Oicho did so much damage. Yeah. All right, does not fall for the frame trap. You hit a button after that. It's like -6, brother. What a buffer.
Right. And Jinbai is very difficult to deal with. Doesn't matter what character you use. I think you have to drive reversal. For me, I drive reversal out of Jinbai, but it could be hard to deal with.
Yeah, and you can see Gigazord trying to represent a couple of like reversal options to deal with the kick, right? They're doing reversal parry, trying to one frame, but Mashed Potatoes actually did the overhead to catch it. But hold on, dude, Gigazord now with a huge swing of momentum. These dragon kicks have just been eating Gigazord alive. Oh
there we
my
go.
God, it's enough.
Oh yeah, it's usually enough with Ken.
Always enough. How much health do they have? Add one more meter for it. So there we see the good old New Jersey Fierce, the jump heavy punch.
Oh yeah, and Gigazord is sitting on 3 stacks of butter right now. So we're gonna see what they're gonna do with it.
Oh, yeah, try to back up just to avoid that cross up, but still got the back throw. Nice, okay, we out.
Okay, this is definitely something that Gigazord can turn around. And he's already been turned around.
I think level 3 would have done it. I'm surprised these are not getting DP'd. I think Mashed Potatoes might be a little scared.
I think so too. Kind of just letting Gigazord just Honda.
Gigazord has spent 4 drive meters on headbutts.
Right? There we go. We're showing some life here.
Wait, hold up. Wait, this is actually Omega bad.
Oh, read it. He read the comeback.
If that was blocked, that was actually going to be GG's. That was going to be into level 3. That was going to be such a huge punish. But Gigazord got the Here Comes the Pain. That is one of Honda's best fireball answers, in knowing he's a character with terrible fireball answers.
Yeah.
But his neutral jump heavy punch, being able to wiggle over, that's minus 1,000. That's a punish.
Oh, yeah. There we go. Okay, so there's a lot of just...
Ow.
There's a lot of just, okay, we're going to do with this. We're not going to respect the wake up.
We don't respect nothing in these streets. That's going to be burnout. Here comes the pain, dude. You only got a little bit of life. Will we see an anti-air headbutt? Oh, okay.
Nice, perfect parry. Let's go, let's go. Anyone's game right now. Corner
That's it,
positioning.
GG's.
That's it.
Yeah, Giga could not actually do anything about that. Didn't have any meter.
Right. The second burnout happened, it was a wrap.
Yeah, it's a tough part about, like, because he kind of used Here Comes the Pain, as we call it, the level 1. The,
right.
Like, mid-screen where it wasn't that much of a threat, and then didn't have it when it, like, super mattered.
Exactly.
Oh, gets a little cross-up.
Well, Ken is sitting in a very good position. 2 bars right now, and we'll see what Gigazord does to close the gap.
Try to go for headbutt. That is good against some characters. Like, there's some characters who actually really have bad buttons to deal with headbutt. Ken ain't one of them. Ken will hit crash media kick after that. That's kind of a wrap. Like,
he has answers. And I'm kind of surprised not to see the parries coming on the butt slams.
Right, instead of the DP, you would think.
Right.
With the modern inputs, typically that's the... Like, I'm surprised going for the gamer option instead of the easier one. You got the little M, brother.
Well, one had the corner, now the other has the corner.
Back throw incident. Yeah, it was not a counter hit. Oh, the EX Tatsu out.
He out. All right, let's see. It's anyone's game. Round, I should say.
Didn't hit the jump in button. Dude, they're getting parried. It's not an option.
There we go. That's the parry we were looking for. Oh, the Gigazord was like, we're going to bring it back.
Yeah, but hold up. We're tied up now 3-3.
Yeah, 3-3.
With meter, I mean.
They're
so,
about
like...
Very even.
Very even. Okay, yeah, just immediately doing EX DP on reaction to the drive rush. That is a benefit of this. But again, these headbutts, I think they're kind of coming in a little bit too much. Like, you got to be a little bit prepared for it with a little modern input on them.
Yeah, and I think at first he was feeling out, okay, what can he react to or not react to?
Okay. Interesting level 3, right? This is going to put Mashed Potatoes, if you look at their gauge, in a horrible drive gauge spot, right? They're going to have like 1 block left, a little bit over 2. And now it's getting scary. Missed the first drive rush and they got DP'd on the second one. That sucks.
I know, right? It's Ken, though. You got to look out for it.
Oh, hold up.
It's not over yet.
Not over yet. Potato is going to be able to bring back a lot of their drive gauge here. Now it's just a matter of what is their corner pressure.
What is there? Exactly.
Oh, okay. Cross cut.
Nice reactions. Okay. And I can tell Master Dave is trying to close this out. He does not want to let Honda do that.
Yes, headbutt is an anti-air, but why? Now you're burned out. Oh my god, this is so scary.
Anyone's game right now. They're both...
Oh, he missed the parry and he was plus and trying to hit a button. Gigazord, close it. Shit.
Oh no. Gigazord.
Gets the big.
Oh, that was... Yeah, I know Gigazord's feeling that. But it's not over yet. We have one more.
I don't think that doing the EX headbutt there was necessary. Getting burned out there was so spooky. I think heavy headbutt would have done the job. All right, now we're seeing some little bit of the autopilot options getting beat here by Gigazord, the perfect parry on the little steppy. Pretty common option.
Absolutely. And we see a little bit of zoning coming out from Mashed Potatoes here. Into the corner. Fighting their way out. But Gigazord is like, no, you stay in the corner.
Okay. Overhead. Okay. Yeah, just go to the frame trap after.
There
Couldn't really combo off that, just goes for the plus frames.
Nah, nice so tech, nice so tech.
We tech those.
Okay, yeah, absolutely.
We've been known to in these streets.
Now, this matchup seems very reactionary on both ends. Just seems like, there you go, reactions.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's also just a matter of Honda doesn't have the best defensive options, so he's constantly, like, with stuff like Jinrai, he doesn't have the best buttons to poke with even after he's minus, so he's a little bit more forced to actually rely on stuff like trying to go for reversal parry.
Yeah, he's relying on system mechanics, right?
Yeah, right, because I mean, ultimately also in neutral, his ability to challenge stuff like Ken drive rush heavy punch is a little bit weaker. He doesn't really have those like lightsaber buttons you would need to beat it. Right now, Mashed Potatoes really winning out in every neutral exchange. Gigamat getting put in the corner.
right, nice parry. There we go. And that's what he needs to do. I feel like Gigazord needs more of the system mechanics in those situations, but easier said than done against Ken.
Bro, that was actually such a bummer for Gigazord. Did you see what just happened?
Yes.
My man did EX headbutt as a reversal and then got burned out. Immediate cancel to the level 3. That's a bummer.
That's unfortunate. and you know, those EX headbutts have not been working out.
I think they were a little EX headbutt happy. Yeah. I think you really had to, yeah, good old GG's there, Mashed Potatoes.
No, yeah.
I would say, right, like how you spend your drive gauge obviously is going to really determine how any of these matches go. But I guess, especially against a character like Ken, if you're kind of freely throwing out EX headbutts and draining your drive gauge that way, like you then don't have it for stuff like reversal DI or like DI on reaction to Dragon Lash. And if you get burned out against Ken, especially like we saw if you don't have any meter, that's night, dude. Like, I mean, there's not a whole lot you can do in those situations. So GG's the big Mashed Potatoes.
Definitely good games of both. And yeah, that's exactly what was very apparent in that matchup, is that Honda just really needs to use the system mechanics. And I think that maybe those like clutch situations, they were just a little bit okay. Let's try to get this YOLO EX headbutt, but still played well. Good games to both. And then we're going to see who's up next on deck.
I think it's going to be Quake, right? I mean, unless I'm horribly mistaken. Actually, I don't think we're doing every single... Ooh, I don't know. You know, I'm talking a big game. I also totally, in the middle of that set, I meant to say Gigazord, and instead it said Gigamax, which is, like, not your name. I got excited, and I thought about Pokemon mechanics. I apologize. You did not become large and double your HP value. But, yeah, I think it's going to be Quake next, unless they had already played off stream. I'm not sure who we're going to be pulling on up here. But it's interesting. The modern Ken there was funny to me for Mashed Potatoes. Not funny in a bad way, but funny in like we said, we were seeing a lot of perfect parries with like the butt slam and things of that nature. Instead of stuff like the modern DPs, right? Where usually that's one of the big reasons. Frankly, even if you don't play your character in modern, typically against Honda, you might play modern to kind of limit the amount of YOLO headbutts and butt slams he can do, is like a genuine thing. And I think like that is one of the so I was interested to see. I don't know if it was just like a flex on Mashed Potatoes, if he's like, yeah, I can still perfect parry these, because I feel like you just TP him. Like
I got those for week 1 of Street Fighter 6 when everyone was trying to figure out how to beat Honda, because Honda was you know, at the first, like the secret high tier, the menace to society. So we're all just like, all right, what are we doing? And then we're parrying, and then everybody found their own specific options for it. Honda, I could definitely see struggling against Kendo. Like we said, he doesn't have the best reversal options, and he has to rely on the system mechanics. However, he does. I guess in that matchup, it's kind of difficult for him to really. I don't know. Neutral. I'm kind of just like, it seems very reactionary, but maybe in Ken's favor.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think if you said, hey, hot take Street Fighter 6 community, I think Ken might be a little bit advantageous against Honda. I don't think a lot of people are going to beat you up for that. I think they're going to go like, yeah, checks out. Mostly just because, A, Ken's very good. But I think specifically in that matchup, too, Ken's Fireball can be such a menace for Honda, and his ability to anti-air, like I said, his butt slams and his Honda. So Quake did either play or move on, went on over L. Oh, L got the big DQ. That is now the most amount of capital letters in a name maybe possible. We got DQ L me.
Oh, yeah.
A lot going on there. So Quake is going to be moving on there with the bye. Air Birdie Man is going to be fighting Kyosei, who you know, right? If I'm not mistaken, also from your scene.
Kais. His name is Kais.
Kais.
Yes.
There's a no. How can I have known?
Kyosei. Yeah, Kais is actually a Smash player. If that's the same Kais, let me just double check and make sure that's the same Kais. Let me fix my face here, because I'm pretty sure there's only one Kais, and that's a godlike. Oh yeah. From my scene. So Kais is a very good Smash player, Smash 4 player. Plays Charizard, speaking of Pokemon.
Whoa.
So
look at that.
Check out Kais. You know, great player. And he played Laura Street Fighter 5, was a problem in our local scene in a good way with Laura. So I'm expecting good things. I'm assuming that if Kais played Laura, we're going to probably see Manon.
Oh, yeah. I mean, well, that's whether you're on the IDOM pipeline, but I feel like most people who were on that pipeline gave up, and they went from Laura to Manon to somebody else if they were playing Manon for too long and not being very happy about it. Also, I see you, DJ Game Boy, saying you got your butt kicked, back to spectating. Thanks for playing, gamer. Hope you have fun spectating the rest of the tournament. Good old DJ Game Boy. But yeah, I mean, so they're going to be going up against Air Birdie Man, who won last tournament. There's also still in the bracket, we're going to be seeing Jewel Man. Yeah, DJ, I think, does have another match. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, damn, that's really fast for a double limb. Like if you got smoked that hard. So yeah, you got one more, DJ. You're not done yet. You gotta get back in there.
Yep.
Double elimination means 2 eliminations. So we're gonna be seeing Jewel Man going up against Mashed Potatoes, who we had just seen on stream. And I could be wrong. I think that's a match that did happen last time as well. Those two were pretty highly ranked going into the later parts of the bracket. Oh, we are going to be seeing Air Birdie Man and Kais. Okay. Right? What you said? Kais, the Charizard player. Got it. Locked and loaded. Ready.
Okay, I'm ready to see seismic tosses. So fitting for a Charizard player to play Laura, because I just think a seismic toss. I'm a fellow Pokemon fan, so when he said that, I'm like, okay,
I'm a Pokemon enjoyer. I've been known to. I dabble. By that I mean I play almost all of them. But like, yeah, no, it's so funny that Charizard is like known as the seismic toss guy because of the anime, even though nobody in the history of the planet has ever like run seismic toss on a Charizard. Because why would you do this?
Right.
Like the man's got like Fire Blast right there. Why would you do 100 damage?
That is true.
Do another thing. But this will be interested to see who it is, because you'd place the bet that if they went through that straight Laura pipeline, they'd be on the Minot. But I mean, again, I think a lot of Manon players just wound up on other folks. I think, frankly, a lot of Manon players wound up on Ken because they played Manon for a while and then they were just like, I want power. And then they did Drive Rush and Heavy Punch as Ken, and they were like, that's more like it. So we'll see. I don't know. I feel like it can go either way.
It could go either way. I see a few play Campy, one of the top tier gals too. I see them go that way. It could be. I mean, I feel like it's nice to have a S tier in the back pocket. Manon is definitely not S tier, but she could put in some work. She could definitely, when she's in this range is scary. She still has the threat there. I think she actually has very good mid-range normals, and I think that as long as she could get in her ideal range, which is like about right here, and she gets the medals, it can be scary.
The biggest problem with Manon, I think, at this day and age is just that it's like her strikes are so weak in comparison to her throws that it's just like, in order for her to get actual Oki off of her strikes, she's either foregoing getting a medal or she's expending resources, right? She needs to do something and then Drive Rush extend, or like, and so Manon can be like very Drive Rush hungry, and you don't want to really be Drive Rush hungry in this game for basic stuff. Like, I would like Oki off my jabs, please, like that, because it just can get out of hand. That being said, I mean, dude, I don't want to sound like she's a character we were just talking before this about like Guilty Gear Accent Core. She ain't no low tier in Accent Core. She can fight. She's got stuff. Like, this isn't, you guys don't know, you kids nowadays with your gosh dang, you see a character in B tier and you're like, this character is unsalvageable. I would never play them in a million years. You don't know what it was like. I think the lowest tier I've ever seen in a game is a game called Aquapaza, has a genuine F tier with a couple characters in it. And like, it goes the whole gamut. It goes from like S all the way to F because there's like 20 characters in the game. Let me tell you, you play an F tier in Aquapaza, you put some respect on Manon afterwards. You're like, you know what, Manon, you're not that bad.
Yeah, that's some real perspective. Aquapaza, I have not heard that name in God knows how long, but
it's not a game that a lot of people played. It's just it was known among the anime circles. But so next up is never mind. We're getting a little bit of a match change here. It's going to be Jewel Man and Mashed Potatoes.
Ooh, we're having another Honda versus Ken action here. So we'll see how Jewel Man handles this matchup. I'm sure Jewel Man plays a lot of Kens. There's a lot of Kens in general online. So we'll see how he handles this matchup. And again, I'm kind of curious how the neutral will go this go around. We'll see what the usage of normals is. And I think that as long as Ken can react to the headbutts and the butt slams, it could be pretty hard for Honda, would you say?
I think it can be. Again, we just talked about this, right? Like, I think, I think if you told anybody that Honda's at a little bit of disadvantage in this matchup, they would not say you're crazy. Like,
right.
Like, yeah, Ken's a high performance machine. Honda can be, but I mean, at that kind of level of play, once people really know what's going on, it can be a bit weaker. Also, how's it going, Kais? I see, Kais, you were not here for our whole rant and rave earlier. But Strife had made the bet that you were maybe on Manon from the Laura pipeline.
Hi, Kais.
And I made the bet that you may have played Manon for a bit and then switched to somebody else. but I wasn't sure. Very close. Are you like a Lily gamer? Who's close to Manon?
Who is close?
Ah, Lily. Okay, I'm right. Look at me go. We got there.
Hey.
Yeah. Okay. I can see that. All right, I'm interested to see how you play, Kai. So I'll have to see the Charizard players play Lily, huh? But Julian going up here again against Mashed Potatoes is going to be another Honda. Bro, yeah, I just kind of put that together in my head, Strife, that Mashed Potatoes is truly playing.
I know, right?
Immediately, that's exactly what I was talking about. I was like, the two things Honda can struggle with in this matchup are
DX
Hadouken and DP. And immediately he shot DX Hadouken and then DP'd him.
DP, right? Commentator's curse. All right, Ken is...
Oh no!
Cornered out! Oh, this is a turnaround. Or possible turnaround.
Jewel Man trying to walk down. Mashed Potatoes. Yeah, that was a great backdash there. Ken's they love going for throw. After that, you burned yourself. Dude, that Oicho took all of Honda's soul. He's got nothing left.
But he has great positioning here. And he can close this out. However, Ken is looking at DPs.
Mm-hmm.
Nice
that
reactions.
Is the genuine risk of Dragon Lashing in neutral against Honda, which is an important part of this matchup.
Right.
Heavy Headbutt will always beat it, like 100% of the time. So sometimes Honda can do it as a reaction, but sometimes if Honda just happens to be Headbutting, you just lose anyway.
You gotta hold that. All right, here we go. Juleman is bringing it to Ken right now. Just waiting for him to whiff and pushing him to the corner.
That was an expensive combo. That was literally his whole drive gauge, but look at the damage.
And, you know, I would say it's worth it. I mean, if he closes out this round, he gets the game. Great positioning.
How do you burn him out? Headbutt? Yeah, great.
There we go.
That headbutt was critical.
That was... Oh, no! That headbutt might have cost him.
That headbutt flying. Okay.
Nice.
Dude, he was going straight into the corner and never stopping. He was going to Street Fighter 7.
He was going for the gusto. He was trying to go to Street Fighter 7 with headbutt to Street Fighter 7. Let's go.
Yeah. My man's gone. He should like wrap around the screen if that happens. Just come out the other side.
And you know this match. Ooh, nice. Nice preemptive or reaction.
Yeah, and just takes a sad boy side swap. Honda does not have good side swaps.
Not
unlike Ken, who can side swap if he sneezes.
Yeah, in his sleep. Okay, so if he can maintain this positioning here.
Oh, we clapping. Oh, we clapping on him.
There we go.
Oh.
All right, come on, Mashed Potatoes.
Oh,
nice.
He actually tried to cut himself short to bait exactly that, but the EXEP just went a little bit too far forward.
Yeah, that was unfortunate.
There we go.
Oh.
I think that might have chipped even if he blocked it, Strife. I think he didn't have enough life.
I think he didn't have enough life to give.
Did you see that? They both drive rush at each other and threw too early and missed.
I am thoroughly enjoying round start. Round start. These two are very entertaining. And you know, I like how he's slowing down the approach with Hadoukens. Some nice zoning. But
you do a little bit of KR canceling.
Oh, yeah. I like this approach by Mashed Potatoes here. Slowing it down.
Nice. A little bit of perfect parry on wake-up action. Do you overextend? Yeah, you extend a lot here to get this corner carry. I totally agree with that with some Jewel Man.
Oh, no. He read that. He's reading the EXBPs now.
I think he just tried to DI him, and then it happened to beat EXDP because it didn't hit fast enough, which is really funny.
Yeah, and he knew it would cover more than one option.
Yeah, for
sure. In that situation, right? But good stuff.
That's so weird. Ken's EXDP kind of has the ability to occasionally avoid drive impacts depending on like how it connects. And no, as far as I know, this is going to be first to two.
First to two until we get to tops. Winner semis will be top 4.
Oh, no, we got to do one more. Never mind. I think we are going to be best of 5. Look at us go.
Oh, let's go. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. We already in winner semis. Let's go. We're going to see some more.
Fast tournament.
Yes. But everybody is playing well. Mashed Potatoes, I like the right idea that they were having as far as throwing more Hadoukens. I was saying boom, thinking the Guile.
Open Ninja, thanks so much for the big 13. Appreciate that. Yeah, dude, okay. Did you see how much meter Jewel Man spent on that? Oh,
yeah.
No, unfortunately, and then they side swap. Now, Jewel Man's actually in a pretty bad spot.
Yeah, and that's a problem with burning that much meter is he doesn't have those system mechanic defensive options until he gets bar. And then he's burnt out. All right, Mashed Potatoes has to take advantage of this opportunity here.
Goes for the parry, no dice. Oh, huge hit. A little bit of drive. So I think Jewel Man tried to do a heavy punch drive rush, but actually if you hit with Honda's heavy punch from too far away, it doesn't work.
Right.
You can't cancel it. So he just chopped him with nothing behind it. Mashed Potatoes on a pixel and a dream.
Right, and the thing is, Mashed Potatoes, he's getting the positioning, but he needs to be able to really open up Jewel Man. There we go.
I think he did
Just
it.
as I say that. Just as I said that.
Opened them up like a soda can.
This is it. Opened up the Pringles can. There we go.
All right. Signs of life for Mashed Potatoes.
This is like the third time we've seen EXVP round start.
Yeah, no,
at least,
it's
at least.
I mean, that's the funny thing about being modern, right? I mean, if you see it, you can just do it. But then again, shot his entire soul into that EX Hadouken. He's got no more drive gauge left. Jewel Man trying to jump in. That is the one thing you don't lose when you're in drive rush, or drive burnout, rather.
All right, nice reaction by Mashed Potatoes. Exactly what you need to do. Yeah, Jewel Man.
I'm telling you.
Trying to get in there.
Man is modern. My man.
Okay.
He's not from the past. This man is from the future. He is time
modern.
cop. You cannot jump at this fella.
He's a Terminator right now, I would say. All right. Oh.
That is so funny.
That was a hard
The meta
read.
has evolved, Strife.
Okay. Let's see what Mashed Potatoes does.
Oh!
Not a good situation.
I think that was a safe jump setup, too. Barely alive. Oh, you know he's not. Never mind. Here comes the pain. A quick perfect from Jewel Man. And I always forget he can extend with level 1 there. And I'm like, oh, he's barely alive. Never mind.
There he is. And the thing is, Jewel Man is not afraid to use all his resources to get the good positioning. He's been getting corner a lot, which I think could be worth it. Okay.
Yeah, again, Ken has really great post-block headbutt options with crouch medium kick. Still able to get that DP out. Mashed Potatoes, I think, is definitely... He's putting that M in the Mashed Potatoes. You know what I'm saying?
Capital M. All right, but he has to fight his way out the corner now. All right. 1 bar each.
Hands beat the DI and now burned out. Yeah, that's got to be GG's for sure. Jewel Man moving on.
Very convincingly. Good games to both, though. And we saw a lot of very similar exchanges at round start. A lot of so it appeared to be preemptive EXCPs in anticipation of Honda doing something. So once Jewel Man caught onto it at the last round of the last game, he just kind of sat there and just watched uppercut into the sky. Well, good games of both.
Again, it's like with Modern, you can Twitch react so hard with stuff like EXCP that I think he just saw the screen flash of the drive rush and just let it rip. So then he started doing drive rush and then whiff throw from full screen to stop short. And then, like, he tried to do it in the second set, but EXCP still moves him so far forward that it still hit him. So there he literally, I don't think he moved. He Honda flash green grab from full screen and then ran forward and punished the EXCP.
Right.
But great adaptations there from good old... our good old Honda gamer. Going to be moving on in today's bracket. Jewel Man, again, took the big second last time. And I think our big, scariest person of the bracket, Air Birdie Man, I think might be a DQ. Nobody's picked up the phone. So I think Jewel Man now potentially has eyes on the prize. But I know our local chart. Oh, no. Brother, my brother, tell me what we're fighting for, Strife. We got a team kill. The Connecticut homies.
Kais and Quake. Oh, yes. We're going to see Chun versus Lily. That's going to be an interesting matchup. I actually don't really see... First of all, I don't really see a lot of Lily. I see a good amount of Chun, but I really don't see a lot of Lily. So it's be interesting. Knowing Kais, we're going to see some good old seismic tosses, though.
That's what I was saying, Kais. Is something going on here? Because I don't look at that name and see Kais. I don't know if I'm insane. But
it's a
not
typo.
Quite sure.
Yeah,
I think it is a typo, right?
That's definitely a typo, yeah, in the actual...
Well, in the streets, you're known as Kiyose. It's a cool name, and we appreciate it. Definitely going to Seismic Toss, though. That's what... Okay, this all makes sense now, Strife, to what you were saying. They play Lily because Lily has a Seismic Toss. If she was a Pokemon, she would be fighting Flying type, and she'd have Seismic Toss. These are the things that we would know about this. But yeah, Chun-Lily, I think... I mean, a lot of people are pretty down on Lily. I think this matchup in particular, though, can be really, really hard for Lily, just because Chun outpokes her so hard. But also, Lily can really struggle to get around Kokoken. Like, she is not great at dealing with, like, a projectile coming straight at her. But also, Chun's damage is so high that, like, the second Chun finds an opening, she can really blow Lily up. Lily's defense is so rough. that it can really. We'll see how it goes. I mean, I think some people are going to get seismic tossed. I don't think Lily is like terrible or anything like that. She's got strikes as a character. It's just that like where she struggles, I think this matchup can exemplify those. Where it's like what she got, it's like, oh, she's got pretty good pokes, and it's like, okay, so does Chun. Chun also has a fireball that is really good, and also has 15 other things. And I think that can make Lily be like, well, we'll see how this goes.
Yes, Chun's normals are going to be a barrier for her in addition to Kikocho. So my whole thing is like, how is she going to get around, forward medium punch, forward, like, crouch forward. There's a lot of great normals that she could cancel off of that could just be a huge roadblock outside of just fireball. So we're going to see how Kais gets around the Great Wall of Chun, because that is a hard matchup, I think, for her. I would say it's definitely Chun favor in neutral.
Again, Strife, I think the takes you're having tonight are fair and respectable and reasonable. I don't think a lot of people would tell you you're totally wrong or out of your gourd if you said, I think Chun might have a little bit of an advantage against Lily. Again, I don't think Chun smokes Lily or anything like that. I think there's very few matchups in this game where a character gets outright smoked. And I think we've been seeing a lot of people where, like, if you look at, like, NuckleDoo play this game, NuckleDoo used to bust out Cammy in a lot more matchups than he does now, where he'll just fight them out as Guile. Like, he's trying to, like, change it a little bit and, like, figure out, like, well, why does Guile struggle on this? What can I do differently? So I don't think it's as easily as clean cut in this game as it is, like, this character just flat loses to this character, right? Like, for this silly reason. So, again, we'll see kind of how the matchup shakes here, because we can say all this good stuff, and then my homie over here, Quake, might just get seismic toss 15 times.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Like, it really... So who knows how it's going to go. This is going to be 3 out of 5, though, because we're already, like we said, we're in the big semis. So, again, if we're going to be seeing that on stream, it should be fun.
Yes. And you're absolutely right, because obviously, player skill comes into play a lot. And, both of these players have great, solid fundamentals. So I'm really curious to see how the interactions go. Really, if Kais gets to where he wants to be, there's going to be some seismic toss happening. But we're going to see if Chun could be that barrier that we're, barrier to big damage that we know her for.
Yeah, we're going to see those, dude, seismic tosses. What a dumb move. I'm still mad that the Pokemon company put seismic toss in the video game and gave it to something like a Chansey. Why can Chansey seismic toss me? It's an orb. Why is it permitted to do this? So every day I wake up angry at Game Freak for this transgression, but here we go. It is going to indeed be Lily and Chun, a little bit of a team kill, the Connecticut homies fighting each other. I would say early in the bracket, but it is winter semis. So here we go.
And happy to whoever wins in general. All right, let's go CT. I'm hyped. Okay, let's see what happens here.
Rare Lily on stream moment. And you can see Kais immediately trying to take advantage here, not trying to back off and win stock. Doesn't like those odds against Kikoken.
Walking Chun to the corner immediately. Getting Chun back in the corner.
Oh, yeah, not able to... Nice. Could have DI'd that, but I think was relying on potentially getting the second hit there.
Okay, nice. Quake is showing very good.
Cool. That was a huge trade. I think you can actually get a combo off of it.
Yeah, definitely.
Wall jump action?
We out.
We out again? Dude, the corner means nothing. It's a suggestion.
Oh, yeah. This is definitely a slugfest for the corner right now.
I love this from Kais because that's going to kill this. Oh, no, I'm quite sorry. I'm so sorry, everybody. I lied. I lost all my channel points.
Yeah, that was very close. So let's see what happens if Quake makes some adjustments here at neutral. Letting Lily walk down to the corner, surprisingly.
A little bit of an ugly drop there from Quake, but now we're getting pushed on over to the corner. Could be very bad. Another EXCP on Quake's side. I wonder if Kais will kind of adjust to that a little bit. Go straight into level 2.
Okay, let's see what Chun does here. Nice jump out.
Oh, but nothing for it. Just jabbed her.
Okay, let's see what's gonna happen here. They both are just no fear jumping out the corner.
Ow. A punish counter, seismic toss. Oh, try to whiff punish that, but Lightning Legs has a little bit of a weird... Okay. Gets the corner, but what do you do with it?
Let's see what happens. Oh, he read that overhead. Jumped out. And is reading those overheads. Oh, that's a wrap.
Yeah, that's going to be a wrap, a Rooney, and Kais going to be taking that first one. Yeah, I mean, holding up forward out of the corner is not a terrible option in this game. Typically, the amount of ways you can get punished are pretty limited. Lily especially, I think, can struggle with it quite a bit. And just backing off there, you saw the Kokoken was on screen, and they just weren't messing with it. Great half-screen anti-air.
Oh, yes. This is very much a slugfest. Not the slow pace, just Chun keeping out we were talking about, but Lily is showing no fear.
Yeah, and you can see Kais, because the no fear thing is important, right? Because you don't want Chun to just be able to get screen positioning, set out Kokoken, and walk you down. So Kais is very much being the initiator here, and now going with a very basic strike string into the seismic toss. Yeah, it's important to establish that strike string to stop exactly what we were seeing before, right? That's I bet you $1,000 Quake was holding up forward to get out of the corner.
Oh yeah,
and just doing the crouch light kick jab jab is how you stop it.
And that was a conditioning from the last game. So here we go, back of the corner. Nice perfect parry when you get off of it. Okay, we'll take that.
Yeah.
Kais is holding up, anticipating the overheads as well.
Kais desperately did not want to block there. They were trying to block with their face so they didn't get burned out. Anti-air level 1. Interesting. This is going to let Kais get back a huge amount of drive gauge. Seismic tossing him.
Just one more hit will do it. But let's see if Quake has time to life do one more seismic toss. So, Charizard player, here we go.
these gosh darn Charizard players. Coming into our bracket, seismic tossing us.
Yeah, seismic tossing Chun. Alright. Okay, wow. That's what I'd like to see more of, is definitely more zoning. Chun can definitely control the neutral, but Kais is like, we're not having it.
The plus frame pressure for days, trying to wall jump out. Kais tried to back off to beat it, but Lily not with the most rocket solidest of anti-air solutions there in that kind of place. Tried to go for the wind store, gets DI'd for it.
Okay, let's see what Chun has here.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, put himself in the corner. This may not be good. Alright, let's see what happens.
Uh-oh, big drop.
Oh, you could have put a harder. But at least he has a corner positioning. Let's see what... Oh, no.
Dude, I was like, part of me was like, does that hit behind her? Like, I wasn't sure exactly what was going to happen.
I was like, that doesn't work. I was like, yeah.
Dude, she's dancing. She's got 3 stocks and a pixel. Oh my god, hold on.
Okay, back in the corner. This is...
Hold! No!
Oh, you could have punished it! Oh, no.
That's going to be it.
That's a hard
one confirmed.
That's it. Yeah, that's a heartbreaker. I saw what Quake was trying to do, but... We'll see what happens this round.
Yeah, jump medium. One of Lily's better air-to-air options for sure. And
Absolutely.
Going for again, the hard meaties has been the big adjustment for Kais.
Yes.
They're not giving Quake any room to just up back out of the corner like they have been. Burn themselves out with the EX Kokoken.
Cleaning up the meaties is definitely helping. And Quake just has to find a way to slow down Lily. But as I say that, another seismic toss.
Yeah, and that's going to do it. With a quick 3-0, Kais is going to be moving on with the big Lily speed running.
But we're going to see Quake still in the bracket. He is still in losers, and I'm hoping we see him further in. Shout out to Connecticut. We have a very great scene in Connecticut here, and happy to see everybody come out to support. And Kais, Quake, shout outs to you guys. Appreciate you for coming through.
Yeah, no, big shout out to the big Connecticut homies. And I mean, like, so right now this establishes a winners finals of good old Edmund Honda going up against a Lily, which I gotta tell you, on a Saturday night, that's exactly the kind of match I want to see. There's going to be violence. There's going to be some command grabs. There's going to be people just slamming each other with big old heavy buttons. I'm a big fan. That matchup can be really interesting for a lot of reasons. On top of it just being rarer, because the like Lily, like you said, right? Lily's a pretty freaking rare character in her own right. But Honda himself also is not a character that's super common nowadays. After like after like the beginning rush, like you had mentioned, there's not that much Honda you see at a top level nowadays. So it's kind of like a little bit of a trickier thing to try to play him at that top level. And showing over to the bracket, we do indeed have the winner finals. Like I said, it's going to be Kais and Jewelman, going to be Honda Lily action. Quake and Gigazord playing each other down on the loser side of the bracket. That's going to be some Chun and Honda. Mashed Potatoes, I do believe, they have the big DQ. As in they moved on, so they're going to be in the loser semi side. This is fun. This is a nice, cozy little bracket, everybody. We kind of got to see everybody on stream. But I hope y'all are excited. This should be really fun to see Kais and Jewel Man go at it. So we are going to, because believe it or not, I know time flies when you're having fun. We're kind of at like the halfway point already in the bracket. So we're going to be going ahead and we're going to be going on a quick 5-minute break as we kind of get some stuff sorted out behind the scenes here. And then we're going to come back. We're going to be jumping into that winners finals, some Lily and Ihanta action. So I know y'all don't want to miss that. So stay tuned. We'll be back in 5. hello, everybody. We
Welcome
are back once again. Can you believe it? Once again, we are back. Was that always a Moogle behind you? Dude, I'm not gonna lie. This whole time I have been sitting here and I'm like, I'm pretty sure that's a hippo. Like, that has genuinely been my thought. I thought it was a little white hippo plushie. And I just now looked at it, it's a little thing on its head, and I'm like, oh, it's a Moogle.
It is a Moogle from Final Fantasy 14. One of my favorite games. So Moogle Buddy is watching us play, and my Moogle Buddy, when he watches me play Street Fighter, he knows how much I am not a Ken fan. So I'm sure when he was watching these Ken matches, he was like, oh, here we go.
Sorry, Moogle Buddy does not approve of you mashed potatoes, and this is just the way you gotta live your life. But everybody, we are coming back, so we're gonna be going into our winners finals match next up, which is going to be between Kais and Jewel Man. And then after that, we are going to drop down and see our loser semis match, which is going to be good old Quake and mashed potatoes. That's going to be some Shun and Honda action. But first and foremost, we are going to be having Kais and Jewel Man, which is going to be Lily E. Honda. We got 50% of this top 4 strife is Edmund. We got half of this thing is good old Eddie Honda. Somewhere out there, Ultra David is smiling.
You know, I guess all the rare characters were like, we're gonna come in tonight. It's a Saturday night. We're gonna just be like turning heads. Like, why is a Lily? Why is a Honda here getting top 3? But that's what we're about here. It's turning heads. We're about turning heads here. So we're gonna see what happens.
Yeah, no, this should be great. It's 2 characters who want to go in a straight line and kill each other.
Yes,
it's a pretty simple matchup.
It's gonna be very horizontal. It's gonna be very. Yeah. We're gonna see what happens here. So what I would anticipate happening is Lily is going to be looking for headbutts like most people do. And I'm assuming her answer would just be parry.
Well, that's the thing, is that if your headbutt answer is parry, life is bad.
Yeah.
You really want to have another one. And the problem is that Lily's Spire actually just like clean loses to headbutt.
Yeah, that I know.
And she does not have an inherently great option against headbutt. So, but on the flip side of things, as we talked about, Edmund's defense sucks. So if Lily does get in and starts having things happen, she can definitely come out on top. I think Honda, in the same way that a lot of people say that Blanca Honda is horrible for Blanca because headbutt just beats Blanca ball clean. It can be a little bit like that for Lily, but I think we can see immediately Kais kind of adjusting for it, not really going for a lot of neutral spires yet. Julian got so much damage off that perfect berry.
And just like that, a chop to the face. Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
and she is
great
going in. That chop to the face just turned the whole tide, and here we go. Now, this is a slugfest for sure.
Never mind. No. I'm high as a kite. I forgot it's an airborne invul move. I feel like you will actually very rarely see this matchup, and I haven't seen it in 1,000 years. Lily DP do beat Honda headbutt. I'm sorry, everybody. I was spitting lies for fun on the internet.
You were spitting real rap, but that's okay. That's okay. We're learning. we learn it. We learn it. We learn it.
We learn
just like that.
That's
like
huge
that.
damage.
Ooh. Let's see what you do. Oh, no. And you know that one moment of hesitation. But,
dude,
you know, he was baiting the EX headbutt, he delayed it. That was very smart. But just like that. Ooh, nice parry. Corner carry. Tossing. Bring it out the inner charge hard. Like, I got this.
You got this. Wow, just slugging right now. Anti-air with the crouch medium punch. EX headbutt coming through. Jewel Man. That'll allow these air-to-air. Some Kais have been great, but the DP whiffs. That is bad. Aruni, you're now in the corner.
Oh,
great.
Nice.
On reaction.
Turn it back around. Let's go. I'm hyped for this. This is a slugfest. That's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm saying, dude. The shortest way to get to a point is a straight line. And these 2 characters are straight lines.
Straight line. That's all you need. Straight line and some slapping around. Let's go.
This is not a great start for Kais. You know, that might... Sometimes on commentary, you say things that may be objectively true, or maybe it's... I think objectively, that sucks.
That sucks.
Life is bad.
That's not it. That's not it.
This ain't it.
So
gets out the corner. Hold up. Yeah, you had to, right? You had a YOLO and just hope that they were kind of asleep at the wheel there.
I know. That was a heartbreaker. But, you know, we can go back into it. It was 3 out of 5. Winners finals. Let's see who takes it. Siphon tossing. See... The thing about the Simon toss mid-screen is that the Oki situation left him far.
Yeah, and you can see Jewelman is he very much prizes the corner, going for the full extension. Landed the jump in, but was actually just going for a kick throw anyway. And frame traps with the EX hands.
Oh. Oh no.
Again! It keeps working.
Why stop, right? Oh no. Reading. Okay, let's see what's happening.
Yeah, Kai's a little bit beat up here. This would be a hell of a comeback to make. Jump back jab is truly a playing Street Fighter 6 in 2024 decision.
Yeah, that was a pack it up round. Just save the resources, move on to the next one.
Yeah, you especially don't want to overcommit there with any sort of super meter spend or anything, but okay.
Save the butter.
Yeah, EX headbutt's gonna beat that even as a meaty. That's tough.
Oh yeah. All right, Lily. Okay, nice. Corner carry.
Okay, a little bit of a jab, checkaroonie.
And EX headbutt is definitely putting in work on the defense and acid. There we go. Charizard is like, we're not having any of that
100 damage.
Damn Mahe.
As we say in Connecticut. The Mahe.
The Mahe. Let's go.
Headbutt coming on true. Jewelman. Dude, Jewelman is a jumping. I think that was supposed to be a butt. Accidentally got instant jump heavy kick, which is like the second time I think we've seen that. Again, I think Jewelman is actually just reacting to that. Those are not wild EX headbutts. They are reacting to the meaty Spire setups.
Yeah, absolutely. And Kais is having trouble with this pressure here. Jewelman is just going in. All right, let's see what happens. Nice perfect parry. He's been on point with those perfect parries consistently.
Yeah, there's a couple of situations where once you're really heads up on him, is this gonna...
I think he might have Magic Pixel, maybe?
I think she's dead.
Oh yeah, she dead. She dead.
Oh my god, what an optimal combo there from Jewelman. Really had me on the edge of my seat. I wasn't sure if it would be a pixel or not.
Yeah.
So now it is going to be 2-0 right now. Jewelman over Kais. Strife's homie.
I know.
Oh,
come on.
Big start.
I'm trying to do a Spirit Bomb from Connecticut. To my Connecticut homie.
I'm trying to do a Spirit Bomb from Connecticut to Connecticut.
It went around the world and went back to Connecticut. And Kai's gonna be hearing me.
Wow, you burned yourself out for that, huh? You're this sure?
Okay,
that was still a punish, even with him in burnout. Life sucks.
I'm just gonna say I'm taking notes of this match, and we may never see this again.
Yeah, right. It was the first and last time this match is ever gonna be played.
We will ever see this matchup.
I don't totally disagree with that EX headbutt there, but you definitely had to be a gamer after. Just putting yourself in burnout like that is always such a risk.
Yes, it is. And just like that, she is using her resources and Honda is not having it.
Yeah, a little bit of a drop-a-rooney on that combo, but...
Yeah. Still good positioning. And good parry. That's what she has to do is parry. That's what we're looking for.
Okay, that's how the toss did more like 50 damage. That one was a little bit scaled. Okay, a little bit of punish on the light headbutt. This would be a huge comeback for Jewelman, but Jewelman's about to have 3 bars. Never mind. He's dead as heck. Kais, not going down 3-0. It's going to be a point on the board.
Let's go, Connecticut. Let's go.
Just because Air Birdie Man ain't here doesn't mean there ain't another bird in the bracket. You know what I'm saying? God, she's so dead.
He felt me being Goku with the Spirit Bomb. That's what happened. All right.
Okay, bad start. Bad start. Still not going great for Kais. Gets hit by the low.
Are we watching 2 grapplers? Is this turning into a grappler matchup? I feel like we're watching 2 grapplers now.
That was so optimal. He didn't even have to use the level 1. He had it in the pocket if he needed it, but didn't even have to bust it out. Ow, 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 ow.
Very back and forth right now. All right. And Kais was making very good use of the parry, so I want to see a little bit more of that.
Yeah, I mean, it can be tough. Like, Lily has a lot of strings where, like, buffering parry after is a pretty good idea. I think it's actually a bit rarer against Honda. Got the nice DI there. The butt slam was in the front, so it was still valid.
There we go. Oh, no. Up back.
Trying to go for a cheeky reset, and Jewelman was just holding up?
I think he knew he wanted it. Jewelman's like, I'm hot. I do that.
I think he's dead. That may be an over guess on my end, Strife.
Yeah.
I think Kais is dead.
He dead.
Oh, he dead. Oh, you backed it up. Jewelman gonna take it 3-1 over Kais. Kais able to get one on the board though. Jewelman otherwise looking very unbeatable tonight. Jewelman is going to be up in the big grand final spot now, waiting for the next gamer. So important intel that we have coming in over the wire. We, for the record, the top 6 people tonight's bracket are going to be walking home with some wonderful prizes. They're going to get a pick at our wonderful prize bags in the order of, like, you know, the top one, number one guy gets first pick, number two gets second pick, so on and so forth. So just so you know, the stuff that our wonderful gamers can pick from, we've got an Intel processor, we got a glorious mouse, we got a glorious keyboard, we got a Lexer RAM. You can officially download some more RAM for your computer today in Street Fighter 6. We got a fractal design computer case, and we got a Sonic power supply. So a whole bunch of gosh dang pooper parts that you can pick from. You're all going to get to pick that and whatnot. Make sure, hey, if you're top 6, which I'm going to level with you as most of you, make sure that you hang around here after the tournament so that you can pick your wonderful prizes. They can ship it out to you and all that. And thank you all for playing. So we're going to be having Gigazord going up against Mashed Potatoes in the losers semis.
All right.
Side of the bracket next up, Strife.
All right, so we're going to see Gigazord play. We saw this match earlier, correct? This is the first match of the rodeo.
It was indeed.
Ken versus Honda. So a
lot of Honda.
A lot of Honda action. And it's funny because, like, I like seeing just like, okay, it's just like Ken thrown in here with a bunch of rare characters. I like seeing the rare characters, but Ken, we'll see how he makes these adjustments. He probably doesn't play. I myself don't play a lot of Hondas and Lilies when I hop on Street Fighter, so we'll see how he makes some adjustments. I think that as long as he just doesn't let Honda just do what he wants with the headbutts and the butt slams, we might see more life this time around. We'll see. I have faith.
Yeah, I mean, Mashed Potatoes was playing very solid when we saw them before. Dude, I just realized, poor Mashed Potatoes, they fought every Honda possible so far, right? Sorry, I wasn't looking at the bracket, but I'm pretty sure because they fought Gigazord, then they fought good old Jewel Man, and now they're down on the loser side of the bracket, and now they got to fight Gigazord again. They have fought only Hondas.
Oh yeah, all the Honda, and that experience hopefully will carry over because I definitely want to see Mashed Potatoes. See some. I want to see like a close game. I know you want to see it too solid. We want to see a close game.
I always want to see a close game.
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, we'll see which way it goes here. Gigazord gonna be going up here once again against the old modern Ken.
Modern.
My guy is coming at you from the future. He's seen the end of fighting games.
He's back from the future, if you get that reference.
I've never... what? Steven Spiel who?
Who? All right, speaking of Steven, Honda who, he is going in.
Oh my god, that was an aggressive spot to DP. What'd you do that for?
I know, right? Okay. Honda is Hondaing right now.
Yeah, big Honda action. That's going to be burnout.
Yeah.
That's really when you get put in one of those spots where it's like you can't block. Because when you block, you're going to get burned out. So Mashed Potatoes definitely try to squirm out of that situation.
Very
nothing
difficult.
for it. Not many too good spots to go for.
Not at all.
Yeah, try to go for the perfect parry.
Yep. Jinrai coming in. Now, I think that if he could slow down Honda, he can take this back. But Honda is just showing very much aggression right now.
Yeah, I mean, it's because Honda's kind of losing when he's at full screen in this matchup, right? He needs to be up close running the Honda pressure to like really be able to come out on top. Try to go for the parry into the drive rush, but Mash was just going for the stand heavy kick.
Yeah, I've got the
push
counter
in
hit.
the corner. He heavy punched too early. That sucks.
Nice parry. Okay. To the corner we go. 100 hand slaps. Okay.
Just kicking him?
He just kicking him. And he just DPing him.
Yeah, and we saw that earlier, right? The EXDP is coming out to try to stuff the... Yeah, just trying to go for the parry. But, oh no, my man misfired. He's in the corner. That was like a Luigi side B.
I know, he was out. He did the flying nimbus out. He said, I'm out.
My man gaming.
Right?
Okay, Gigazord doing a full... Oh no! Huge drop! That was supposed to be a full meter dump into level 3. Instead, he just dashed and looked at him.
Oh no, both are burnt out. It can go either way. Honda... taking advantage.
It's a wrap. It's a wrap.
Yeah.
No shot. I think he could have just done on block there, level 3, and he would have died.
Yeah, I agree. But we're going to see what the adjustments are this round. And last time we saw Mashed Potatoes play, there was a lot more EXDP round start. And I see they're slowing down.
Big punish. Yeah, you cannot heavy kick that close. That thing is pretty darn minus.
Yeah. But here comes Ken with the Jinrai, and that is difficult to deal with.
Yeah, just getting back. But Gigazord about to be in burnout. There it is. Now these Jinrais are going to be that much harder to deal with.
I was
the frame data.
No meter to deal with it. That's a problem.
Not even meter, but also just like the fact that they're all 4 frames more plus. They're like, it's so much more difficult to challenge. Ken's not as minus after Jinrais and stuff, so he can really overextend his pressure. And especially, he's dead. No, he's alive. I spoke too soon.
Don't curse yourself. Let's see what happens.
No, nice. He's trying to go for the world most. Oh, he's modern. I forgot.
Oh, he was waiting for it. He was waiting for it.
Why nice. Are they not as opposed to just do DP? I think it would have killed him anyway. But whatever. I'm not the one game, and I get it. Pressure gets you. You're modern. Right? You want to press the funny button.
Oh, yeah. And you know, Ken is... This is a situation where Ken just needs to get in there, and Honda is not having it. Let's see.
That's a little bit of a reset action. Wow, you hit jab there. That's crazy.
Okay, now we're seeing the EXDPs come out again. Now Honda's slowly pushing to the corner, trying to. Nice perfect parry.
Now you
Very
got
good
corner
positioning. Yep.
Yeah.
Ooh,
oh,
nice whip punish.
Mia.
Ooh. Oh, no! That's so unfortunate.
Yeah, just went for the side swap throw. Managed to jump out of the corner though. Mashed Potatoes gonna be able to get back on the drive gate. I think it's Gigazord you had to go. He spent it on EX Jinrai. I haven't seen that move since 1986.
I know, right? 19. Since Back to the Future.
Oh, but now he's dead. That's level 3 gaming. DP.
Nice.
Yeah. Night.
Ken is like, we got those. That's why we're modern gaming. We are modern reactioning right now. That was very clean, anti-air. Okay, let's see what happens. See, now the Jinrai adjustments are interesting. I didn't really see a lot of this before.
Yeah. Oh my god, dude, he was just running at him from full screen. Mathedo's ready with the EXDP.
I think the answer to this Honda rushdown is my rushdown, Ken said.
Yeah, right, exactly. Yeah.
And
every
really,
day of the week.
Yeah.
Mathedo's
one of Ken's strong points, amongst a lot of other things he's strong at. Nice. All right, let's see how Honda adjusted this.
Help! I'm in burnout getting Jinride. Please call the police.
This is... Yeah, this is
Oh my god, the chip racking up so fast. Dude, Gigazord took so much damage through that burnout sequence, and that's going to be enough to kill.
Just
These drive
away.
rushes are getting checked.
Chip it away at Honda, and let's see what happens with these adjustments. And this is where it really shows how hard of a time Honda can have when Ken gets going.
Yeah, his defense is kind of rough, so it's a matter of, like, you try to EX headbutt. Great, I love that prairie attempt after the Jinrai and then taking your turn back after the overhead.
Absolutely. All right, so we may get the close game we were asking for. I'm seeing a lot of adjustments.
Yeah, now you can see Gigazord trying to bait the EXDP. Nothing that time. Gonna go straight into level 3. Gonna be able to do a grip of damage and still have this corner positioning here against Gigazord.
Yeah, I can agree with that decision.
Oh, trying to cut himself short, but like, yeah, just held up forward.
Yeah. We'll see what Honda does with this positioning. Oh no, put himself in the back of the corner. See, those headbutts into the corner have not been working out.
No,
it's not over yet.
Definitely a little bit of a misfire there. Go fling yourself into the corner like that.
And so, Potatoes is slowing it down here, just reacting. This is hard for Honda.
Oh god, huge punish. Oh no! No! Hold up. Wait. Oh no! I think if Gigazord had finished that combo, I think Potatoes was dead.
I think so too. Well, we'll
Potatoes
see.
Now.
It's never over yet. Let's see.
Dude, you gotta be. Oh. No! Why did you EX headbutt? No! That had to be anything else. That shouldn't have been EX headbutt. Oh, that's brutal. And the worst part is, and I think Jewel Man in chat is thinking the same exact thing. You know for a fact, Mashed Potatoes was just sitting there waiting to do a one-button super. He was like, try me.
And he knew too. He was waiting for it. Yeah, that was a heartbreaker. But you know, it's not over yet. I think we have 3 out of 5 action here. And you know, I can see the adjustments. Mashed Potatoes is just bringing it to Honda. They're looking to really have answers to it. Oh,
you know, Strife, I do got to say something that I believe it was Ringe pointed out on commentary at ICFC, and that was all I can think of. Those two people in the background, you see them? They're kind of like throwing water at each other. Mm-hmm. They're on the beach. They're not in the water. They're just throwing sand at each other.
Interesting.
What are they doing?
I don't know. I guess they like throwing sand at each other.
Dude, they're just having a sand blast right in the background. Anyway,
right.
Sorry. Matchpotatoes taking that first round. Now 1 round away from taking this over Gigazord.
Well, see, now that cannot be unseen. Now I'm going to be looking at them while looking at
That's all
Honda.
I can think of now whenever I'm on the stage.
Cannot be unseen. Thanks, Solid. Thank you, Ringe. Shout outs to Ringe.
Thanks, Ringe. Appreciate you, brother. Oh, that's a big trade, actually. Gigazord going to be able to get some corner positioning. EX headbutt as the anti-air.
Now, if he can maintain this positioning, this will be very good for Gigazord. Oh, and then just like that.
Oh my god, dude.
Jinrai.
Steam, report game. There's a problem. I'd like to request a refund.
.exe error going on.
Gigazord gonna be burned out. And with the question is now, do you reversal level 1 immediately or do you wait a sec? Oh god, you get hit.
No, you just get hit.
Oh god, you die.
And you burn out. You get hit and you burn out.
Life bad.
Well,
I cannot believe that EX Tatsu hit Honda right in the butt. That's crazy.
Right
good stuff to good old Gigazord. Again, dude, shout out to Matchpotatoes. They are just, I don't think they expected when they signed up tonight. They were like, yeah, I'd like to fight E-Honda as many times as possible. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
But they are going to be moving on, good old Matchpotatoes in this bracket. So I believe if my mental math is correct here, Strife, that does mean that they're going to be moving on here to fight the Charizard homie. They're going to be fighting Kais in the losers finals. And then the winner of that going to be moving on to fight good old Jewel Man, the person to beat.
Oh, yeah. So he was the runner-up last week, or the last event, I should say, if I remember correctly.
And no surprise that he would wind up now in the Power Gamer spot with Air Birdie Man being the big DQ. And yes, my mental math is now on-screen math, and I am indeed correct. Kais is going to be fighting Mash Potatoes. It's going to be Lily Ken. Dude, I feel like Lily's a little bit of like, you put on like the glasses and then like it's Lily and you take them off and it's E-Honda. So I feel like this still counts. I think Mashed Potatoes has only fought E-Hondas tonight.
Yeah, and I'm just thinking of me where they put on the glasses and everything changes. Yeah, I'll say that this is I like this difference in character variety here. We've had some interesting character variety that you don't really see often. It's not the usual JP and Luke, and it's a nice change. So I'm loving the representation tonight. And
dude, you know what had me crying laughing, by the way, is the whole meme of JP in this game. He just goes to go, Pierce, go away, right? That's the whole thing that he do. I was playing the new WarioWare yesterday, and there was a game that popped up that said Pierce. Like, that was the instructions of what I had to do, and then everyone started just going, go away, go to Pierce. And I was cracking up. I was like, I have an idea now for a post of just like that's JP's playing a WarioWare micro game. Just pops up and it says Pierce. You gotta do Pierce.
Did you clip that? That's my question. Did you clip that?
I did. Yeah. No. So we got it. We can. It is the hashtag content. But anyway, moving on. We do indeed have our next match coming up. It's going to be Kenneth Masters against Lily. Like we keep saying, a little bit of a rare character nowadays. I think outside of Problem X and a couple other gamers that bust her out, really just not one you see. At a lot of tournaments, obviously you run into, but even online, Lily's pretty rare. Like, it's not like it's funny that the landscape isn't that dramatically different, I think, compared to like tournaments that you might see versus character representation online. It's like a lot of the same sort of popular ones are the ones you see. I think the difference is that in a lot of tournaments, reuse disappear, whereas there's always going to be reused online. This is just life, and they're always fighting for their life. Dude, you see Mashed Potatoes with a mix-up? They like joined the training lobby and then like left. And then went back to the training lobby. What are they doing? These are lobby footsie, Strife.
Practicing Jinrai, my guess is.
Just goes into training mode and just starts doing corner circles.
Because I've been seeing a lot more Jinrai, and honestly, that is very smart because Jinrai is very strong. And I like that adjustment for Mashed Potatoes because, like, just get it. There's some characters that have a very hard time with that. We just saw E-Honda, especially in Burnout. It's just like kick all day. I feel like Ken is just like the epitome of double dragons. I'm just like he got it going on.
Oh, okay. He's practiced his 100 Jinrais. He is now up in the actual lobby. Yeah, sometimes you just got to go and you got to practice some Jinrai kicks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just quarter circle back. Make sure you get the low, you get the high in. All right. So
100 reps.
It's not about how many kicks you do. So
yeah.
That's a Bruce Lee quote. I forget the quote, but Right.
I'm pretty sure the quote is Dragon Lash is a dumb move. Anyway, mashed potatoes against Kais. This is losers finals tonight, everybody. That loss to EX Hadouken into Hadouken, I would not have bet that.
I know, that was... Woo! They're going right in. No fear, and I love it. Okay, let's see. He's taking the zoning route, which I think is good. All right.
They're trying to be a reactive route, I think. Wow, that EXDP still reached. That's crazy.
Yes.
Yeah, see? That's exactly why he's taking the zoning route, right? Because he can shut down Spire so easily with the modern DPs.
With the modern, right. Very smart. And let's see how Kais answers back, and he is.
Dude, Mashed Potatoes does not want to block. Okay, now he's okay with it. Is out of the corner. I've never seen a man not want to block harder in my life. Because as soon as he did, he was going to be burned out. So he was just mashing medium punch.
And you know what? His normals are so good. And Lily probably has a hard time dealing with his mid-range normal. So why not? So he's bringing it back. Yeah. Now this matchup I don't see often. Because again, I don't see Lily. But...
Well, I mean, this is going to be, again, in terms of the, level 2, not going to burn out Potatoes, but it's going to put him on life support. So, like, yeah, jump. You do a safe jump there, easy peasy. Kenneth's in burnout. This is plus, loopable. Unless you do, like, a reversal super there from Potatoes, there's not that many good options. And I don't know if you want to do a reversal super right there. I think you just take the L.
Probably not. Probably not. I got to hold that. And just like that, we're tied up.
Ow.
And Ken does have the meter advantage here. So let's see. But nice answer to that. Kais has very good defensive options.
Beautiful reaction from Kais.
Oh yeah. Kais is ready with the defensive options against Ken. Which I'm sure he fights a billion Kens every day.
It's a genuine thing, right? That if you play a character like Ken or JP, people are probably going to be a little bit more prepared against you.
Oh yeah, it has a whole scroll of how to fight Ken.
Yeah.
Just like that.
Straight to level 2. Gonna let Kais get back a little bit of this drive gauge.
Alright, getting that win. Yep.
Wow, that perfect parry was scary.
And now he's trying to beat Kais, but Kais has a life lead. I mean, he doesn't really need to overextend himself, and that was beautifully spaced.
That was such a I'm gonna win decision, because had he thrown Hadouken, would have gone straight through it, killed him. He didn't. He was plus, just went for the strike after. Right? Like, there's not a lot of great decisions to be made there. I think Kais is playing this perfectly.
Oh, yeah. And that was very nice spacing there. Good stuff to Kais. I'm not being biased because he's Connecticut.
You're allowed to be biased.
Team bias.
I'm a Mashed Potatoes fan, bro. Put some gravy on it?
Some gravy? Butter?
Some gravy?
With that,
okay.
Kais
what are we doing?
Kais is repping Connecticut strong right now with the seismic toss.
What did... Potatoes must have hit something, got punish countered out of it. I was really... Oh, it must have parried. Dude, that was worst case scenario.
Oh, yeah.
Mashed Potatoes tried to do parry on Wake Up, got EX command grab. So now he's taking punish counter damage and also got burned out like that. I think that was one of the worst ways you could ever get hit by a command grab in your life.
Yeah, that was. And, you know, we'll see if Mashed Potatoes recovers from that. And Kais is just going in. And just like that, he answers back with his own answer to punish counter.
Try to dip backdash in the corner, nothing for it. Now you're getting heavy punched in the face, brother.
All right, in the corner, my brother, too.
Help! Help!
Ooh.
I'm getting Street Fighter 6.
Is it Street Fighter 5?
Oh my god, you just Wake Up!
Are we watching Street Fighter 5 with these throw loops? I'm just saying.
Dude, that was actually unhinged. Wait, you're dead. Oh my god, she's alive. Wait, you have CA.
Wait, you killed her. This is it. Pack it up.
Oh, I cannot believe she lived, dude. Look at her health. I thought she would die if she absorbed that drive impact. Kais, you gotta thank your lucky stars tonight.
Kais, shoot.
There's no way you knew. There's no way you knew, Kais. Don't lie to me.
He's like, bro, I play Charizard. What you mean? I play Charizard. What you mean? That was very, very good.
I thought so too, Mashed Potatoes. Everyone on Earth thought that DI would kill, but Kais.
That was, woo. All right. So we are 2-0 right now. Kais is just on his hair. But I believe in Mashed Potatoes to pull it back. There you go, Jinbai. You were just practicing them Jinbais.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that card combo is so risky because of how minus it is, even if you just do like the first extension.
Yes. All right, bringing on the pressure here. And Kais is definitely looking out for the DPs, I can tell, with his staggers.
I was going to say, even though it's 2-0, it has been very close, all right? These have not been blowout matches by any stretch.
Not at all.
Kais definitely got very lucky at the end of the last round.
Oh yeah, that was definitely could have gone either way, and this will go either way.
Oh my god, yeah. I was gonna say, what is your play here, Kais? Because actually, if you got slugged the wrong way there, that would have been straight into level 2, dead. So you had to be a little bit careful. Wow, held it, let it go.
And I can see Lily having to take more risky reads in this matchup, as Kais is doing.
Plus frames.
Nice.
Did not fall for the strikes that time. Whoa.
And you know, I can see why he's doing the fireballs to try to check that. But just like that, he's in the corner. Okay, not over yet. Mashed Potatoes trying to mash up this matchup, but...
Ooh, level 2, you're burned out. What's the defensive play, Mashed Potatoes? You got to make something happen.
Yeah.
You got to make something happen. No,
rough.
That's going to be it. The command grab. I think Mashed Potatoes are just waiting for the opportunity to do reversal super on a DI or something, but not a lot of great plays there.
Yeah, I had hopes for him when he was he had the EXTP, and I was like, I'm hoping he can mash it up there, but Lily was not having it. And
Mashed Potatoes, you're getting boiled. You got to go back to your roots. You got to mash harder, brother. No, GG's there to the big mash. Going to be going out the 3rd place.
Great, good stuff. There's good players in this bracket. You did great, Mashed Potatoes, and I like the adjustments that he was making. I liked it. He was slowing down more and playing more reactive per the strengths of Ken plus Modern plus just again. I can't say Jinrai enough. That's a very strong move. Yes, very difficult to deal with, especially in Burnout. But with that being said, we have Kais versus Jewel Man, and Kais is coming from losers. So we're going to see what happens.
Jewel Man. Jewel Man, are you a Mega Man 9 reference? That's the one that Jewel Man's in, right? I'm not crazy? Hold on. I'm going to double check your Strife. This is important information for me.
Very pertinent. Very pertinent.
Jewel Man. Your last name is Jewel? Oh, ish. Oh, but he is from 9. Okay. So not entirely an uninformed opinion. Dude, man, Mega Man 9's music is good. I was just thinking of Jewel Man's theme the whole time that you were playing. But Jewel Man going to be coming up here from the winner's side of the bracket. Does mean that good old Kais, the homie from Connecticut, the victim of one Spirit Bomb from Strife, is going to have to win a first of 3 and then win another first of 3. So we're going to see how this goes. E-Honda versus Lily Grand Finals. This is why the good old hometown tournaments are the best tournaments, man. Like, you know, you don't see a lot of Lily Honda Grand Finals nowadays.
Not at all. And, you know, it's just, it's nice because, you know, it's a nice change of pace. We're not seeing JP. I wouldn't even know how to compensate that. Go away.
I gotta tell you, again, we were talking about this earlier, but from a man who's commentated a Guilty Gear Justice Mirror match, I don't think JP's nearly as bad as that.
Oh, okay.
I think the Justice Mirror is potentially the stupidest matchup I've seen in video games, and I don't say that lightly.
Right.
But huge start here for Kais.
Yeah, absolutely.
Never mind, you're burned out now. This is bad.
Yeah, spending the resources very fast very early on. And
or Burnout Gaming?
Burnout Gaming?
Dude, I thought Jewel Man tried to caber toss her into the corner from the stun. But she was not close enough, like barely. And now getting back all this drive gauge. Ow.
And just like that, the second he got meter, he used it. Evened out. Slugfest off the start. We've been seeing a lot of Slugfest matches.
A lot of violence. I'm a fan.
Oh, yeah. A lot of wind, a lot of headbutting.
Yeah, Jewel Man's been a big fan of the Wake Up EX headbutt, especially. Which can be very scary against Lily because it is not a grab involved, right?
Right.
So if you try to do it on Wake Up and they command grab you, you lose 3 bars because you get punish countered and they grab you out of it.
Big risk. But just like that, Honda is putting her back in the corner. And nice perfect parry. Oh no, he read the answer to it.
No, that was safe to perfect parry. He could still jump out of the command grab. That is sucks. Kais really bet the farm on that.
Yeah, that was a little bit too. Just go for. Not that was risky, but we're on to the 3rd round. A lot of command grab happy here.
Ow! Wow!
Ow.
What was that delay? That was the most psycho thing I've ever seen in my life. Jewel Man up a point already.
Was that psycho or brilliant or both? I would say a little bit of both, a little bit A and B.
I can confidently say I don't think I've seen a Honda do walk up, wait, EX hands run. That is crazy.
That was intentional brilliance.
Last frame.
All right. Lily is having very good positioning here, and
we do a
see
little
what
bit of
Honda
slugging.
does. Yeah, he's out of there with hip butt. Nice perfect parry, and that should be it.
Yeah, dude,
There we
wow.
go.
Managed to kill there. I think had to spend EX because the perfect parry scaling is so harsh.
Right, it is. Definitely not forgiving. Okay, nice EX hit butt. See, when Honda gets the right headbutts, they're just right. They push you to the corner, and here we are.
Wow.
He's making just the right reads on that.
Dude, I gotta say, Kais is really doing these reversal command grabs, and that is crazy. Gets the perfect parry here. Not going to be able to build level 3. Or is he?
This is a very nice combo.
He actually did use it. That is crazy.
He done did it.
But might have wanted to hold on to it. May regret it. Could be a little bit of greed.
Oh no.
Oh,
here comes the lead.
Yeah, it wasn't enough to kill.
See, they're both in a position of one touch. That's it. Okay, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Burnout Gaming is real, except Honda is not. No, Lily's not Burnout Gaming.
Oh, now we meter bully. Oh, we meter bully like crazy in these streets. Help the plus frames.
YOLO all day. Okay.
No! They were betting on it shipping, but she went high too fast. My boy had a pixel.
Oh no!
That's revenge for Kais surviving that DI before.
You know what? The whole sequence was my spirit bomb. I'll take credit for that. So, just like that, Jewel Man had a spirit bomb of its own. This gonna do a lot of damage.
That was tough, mashed potatoes for sure. Gets a big throw.
A lot of damage that sequence.
Yeah. Oh god, you perfect parried that. Why?
That was. Woo. Okay.
Wait.
So it's Hud's life. Oh
Hold
my
up.
God.
Hey, my math is bad. I don't think he's dead. No, he's not dead. Wait, it's CA. No.
I don't think that's enough. Maybe? We might be commentators cursing. Maybe?
He's dead! He's
He's
actually dead. I wasn't sure because it's Edmund. He has a little bit more life. Oh my god. Kai's tying it up 1-1.
Okay, let me fix my face. Whoa. Let's go, Kais. Good old spirit bomb. Alright. What are we gonna do now besides Slugfest?
Oh, we're slugging.
Or we just slugging it out?
Blocking's for cowards.
Okay. You know, they're both just like, we're just gonna spend our meter. They're not scared to spend their resources.
Oh, dude. Lily problems. Tried to get the crosscut there, but she actually started going the wrong way. DPs cannot hit behind you. Gets the perfect parry. Dude, Jewel Man has gotten so much mileage off of perfect parries just from... Because Honda has great corner carry if he has the right starter.
Right.
And just spending it here. Goes for the safe jump, goes for the low.
Ooh, nice empty jump low.
Wow, clinical from Jewel Man.
And that's the first time I think I've seen him go for that setup, the empty jump low setup. He bring it up.
And it's a beautiful setup, right? Because he's hit Keese with the safe jump version of that several times. So I think that's what Keese was waiting for. Because it makes the most sense, especially when you're in burnout like that. But going for the tricky empty jump low. Tricky.
Absolutely. And just like that, Julian is up 2-1. I believe in you.
Wow.
My CT homie.
Backdash at Oicho. Well, this is a great start here for Kais.
Okay. Nice sequence. Oh, the Honda answers back.
Oh, God.
Oh, no. Don't jump out.
The infinite?
He's ready with the jump for the jump outs. Nice.
Oh, okay. Caber toss into the corner.
Okay, let's see what you got, Kais.
All the way. Yeah, I was going to say, without huge meter expenditure here, he's not dead.
He's not going to be able to kill, yeah.
And he misses, and oh no! I think he thought he was going to land on the other side, so he tried to parry, so he missed the punish opportunity. Able to spend the level 2 to get out the kill, but I think if you're Kais there, you're a little frustrated, because you're just like, if I just didn't do anything, I would have killed.
Yeah, that super was just what he needed. Wow, Kais, you're giving me a whole bunch of heartbreakers here.
Kais, stop giving Strife emotions.
Right? Stop making me emotional.
Dude, when Lily said, oh no, I felt that.
I know, right? Oh, yeah. I'm saying oh, no. Oh, okay, this is looking like a Honda round, but Kais answers back.
Nice! Dude, that was a huge bait there. But Jewel Man's still not in a horrible spot. No way you did it twice. No way!
He parried
baited it twice. No way.
That was... Oh,
Jewel Man! Jewel Man, you are a bad person. You are an evil man.
Right? That's
so funny.
That was such a crafty sequence. Okay.
You say crafty. I say, you know, trying to do fine pottery with a sledgehammer, but...
yeah, a man of arts and crafts and headbutting.
It's crafty the same way safety scissors are crafty. Oh,
yeah.
Hold up. Dude, these reversal command grabs from Kais have been really interesting.
And you can see the fundamentals of Charizard. Nice. All right.
And I think you spend some... Yeah, go straight into level 3 here. Gotta be able to close this out. Tied up 2-2. Will Kais get the reset? Or will we be closing out the tournament right here as the bracket is tied up?
And, you know, they're both playing well. I'm just loving these matches. They're both playing really well right now. I'm loving just the minute adjustments, just the little adjustments I'm seeing to make. But let's see what happens.
Dude, these backdashes on the Oichos have actually been so big brain from Kais.
Yeah.
I'm getting a lot of mileage off them and now baiting the wake up. Wake up jump this time. Perfect parry. That's going to put him... No, actually, he was able to recover in time. That actually double sucks for Jewel Man. That
nice.
Perfect parry, because it didn't punish anything. It was a reset into the command grab. Did full damage. No scaling here. Oh my god, that super is so slow. That super is unbelievably slow.
He could have done a lot with that. Oh, nice. That was sneaky. Ooh.
Butt slam.
He got the booty slam.
And so now here we are, potentially last round of the tournament.
All right, let's see. I would love to see a reset. I would love to keep commentating with the homie Solid. Let's go.
Yeah, for the record, Lily's level 1 is a whopping 13 frames on startup, so it's pretty tough to use in the middle of a sequence like that. Jewel Man now in the corner with not a lot of drive gauge to spare. Great air to air.
Okay, Kais is not out yet. Let's go. Nice parry by Jewel Fan. Okay. It's anyone's game, for sure.
Okay.
But Jewel Man is trying to close it out here.
Yeah, dude, next hit into level 3 easily kills. Kais jumping for dear life. Has some plus frame pressure going on. Lily has great burnout pressure.
Yes, he does. Oh,
you're dead.
That's
it up. Great games to everybody tonight. Good old Jewel Man is gonna be hitting Kais with the old hoist. Yeah! Taking it 3-2 in this grand finals. GG's, y'all.
GG's, indeed. Yeah, unfortunately, we didn't get to see the reset, but that was great matches, and the Kais put up a good fight. That was close. Very close.
Super close.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, by the way, sorry, I don't want to horribly cut you off, but I just want to say, again, two big things. One, big GG's, the big Jewel Man taking the big first place, Kais with the big second. I do want to make sure that all y'all know, make sure you don't just run and go anywhere yet. If you are in that big top 6 of the night, you have won yourself a little bit of a prize or uni. Make sure you stick around in the Discord. You pick which one you want. We're going to be doing it in order from first place down. So make sure you're picking that out tonight. Don't just disappear into the night. That makes all the TOs very sad. But unless I'm terribly mistaken, I think that's going to be it. That was a quick little tournament, wasn't it? I think that's going to be it for us tonight, everybody here at the LANfest Fighting Game community. Shout out to the big homies putting this on. As always, Strife, it was an honor and a privilege, as we say over here in New Jersey, to commentate with you.
Yeah, absolutely. It was very fun, and this is my first time commentating a Street Fighter 6 tournament. You were amazing pilot while I was in the co-host seat. I really appreciate it. You gave a lot of great insight, and I think that this is just a very fun series. I like that everybody could really look back on this. You know, everybody got a chance to play and be on stream for the most part. Look back, yeah. Get some intel. I'm sure Mashed Potatoes is like, I'm done fighting Honda for the night.
Yeah, right. Or done fighting Honda for the rest of my life. Or maybe
the opposite, like I want to fight more Honda. But either way, it was great players, a lot of talent tonight, and I love to see it.
Yeah. So I think that's going to be it for us tonight, everybody. Again, thank you so much for watching. Big shout outs to the LANfest crew putting this on. Thanks everyone so much for gaming. We have been Strife GG, and I am good old Solid Bones. We'll catch y'all next time.
Shout out to LANfest. Have a great night, everybody. Take care.